Okay, so how we would rebuild JS marketing from zero today. We get this question sometimes, and I do like this. It's a common topic on YouTube and Instagram, and a lot of our greats out there talk about it. And this is what I would do and we would do together, but I want to leave some space to talk about what you did on your own. So this is what I would do. You can get a list of businesses from the library, Simple Analytics. You can get a list of local businesses online. Do some research. First thing you need is a list. You already have the offer. Okay, so you already have the offer. We're not talking about that. What do you do once you get the offer? You need a list. And I would message all the people in my phone. You already have a list of people in your phone. You probably already have an email list. And then I would try to build on that list if I needed any more. So you get the list. Emails and phone numbers, ideal. Use your social platforms, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, wherever you have contacts, get that. And then I would reach out to them and say, hey, this is what I'm doing right now. Do you know anybody that would be interested in this? Rather than asking them directly, you start off by, hey, how you doing, this and that. If it's a person that knows you, hey, Sean, how you doing? I'm a personal trainer. Do you know anybody that needs this? It's a really soft sell. And maybe you said, actually, I need this. Or, yeah, my sister's interested in this. If it's cold, you have to give a little bit more of, hey, this is what I do. I'm looking to help these businesses. And I would give something pretty low risk. I'm willing to do this for you for the next 30 days for free if it's a service, professional service, or I'm giving out this tangible item for free for a trial run. There's no risk to you if you'd be willing to take it, blah, blah, blah. If you'd be willing to give it to 10 friends, I will give it to you for free. This type of thing, like if you have a product, something that I can try. Oh yeah, you're willing to, if I give it to just 10 friends, you'll give it to me for free, a pair of shoes, whatever, a sauce, whatever, a new pillow to try, something like that. You start with the list, you reach out to them really, really soft, and you give them something that's very, very low friction. In addition to that, I think what you did at the beginning, networking and door knocking, if you could speak to that, I think is critical as well, so people understand the amount of volume that's needed to get started.
Yeah, it depends on your business, right? If you don't have a trinket that you're offering, then certain things don't apply there. So we're trying to generalize as much as we can so that we can speak to
both B2B and B2C.
Both of those types of businesses. But for us, for me, before we partnered, two major things were drivers that if we had to rebuild and do it all over again, I would go back to just doing that because it was highly effective.
And it only took you a year.
Yeah, it took me
like 5 years.
$1.2 million in sales and got the business up off the ground. But one of them was just walking in. So that's just grinding door to door, walking into businesses.
And how many did you do a day on average, honestly?
10.
Yeah.
10, sometimes more.
So you're talking 50, 60 businesses a week.
Yeah.
You're talking 300 a month.
And then making my plan, and I'm just being in there. And I had a bunch of people who came on board that were like, nobody's doing this. Like nobody comes in and just talks to me like that. They love that kind of human to human. They love that human to human interaction. So that was super important. I felt that was integral to kind of get it off the ground, And then the other part is building those relationships with other like-minded business owners, just getting out there and being visible. So networking was key, joining the Chamber of Commerce, bouncing around to all of the BNIs, going to the Sandbox Center. There's a lot of places where you can go network in Simcoe County, and in Barrie in particular. So the combination between the two were integral for getting that part of the business up off the ground. Yeah. Highly effective when you're in person. Not overly scalable in the long run.
But to get it started, if you think about it, you did 1.2 on your own, and in your first 12 months, and you knocked on 10 businesses a day, and you joined some networking, not a ton. You did a lot of networking, but it wasn't like you joined every group. You're part of the Barrie Chamber, you went to a few BNIs, you were out there, and then I did the messaging thing, and mine was close to 1 million. My strategy as well, which was just messaging people, letting them know that I had an offer, and it was a super soft sell. It wasn't going at them hard. It was like, hey, this is how I can help. My business is designed to help people like you. And I just went down that list. And when we eventually got really strategic and systemized about it, we messaged about 80 businesses a day on Meta, Facebook and Instagram. And I had an assistant with me, very low amount that I could pay her, is $500 a month. And we hit up 80 businesses a day. So it was something like 400 a week. and then we would use our follow-up, and that was everything. That was my full outreach, and mine was near $1 million. So between your 1.2 and mine, you're talking about $2 million in sales in that first year. Between, you already have your offer, again, as long as your offer is there and it's half decent. We did a ton of volume, is the point that I'm trying to nail. One can be boots on the ground, body to body, essentially. And then the other one, I could obviously do a lot more than Sean, and I needed to because I wasn't physically there. So I would take those two roads again. I don't see that there needs to be that big of a change. We're not trying to build a $100 million company. I don't think most people are. But those two things that we did from day one had a huge ripple effect on year 2, 3, 4, 5, and well going into the future for reputation, what we provide to the market, and relationships.